All right, so these are the seedlings, kind of obviously. The big ones are the beans. We got Dragon Tongue and Lazy Housewife. They actually need a water right now. We've got fennel in here, which is going to be very happy when I move these beans soon, because the beans are got to come out. They're too big now. They've got to go out in the garden. I've got a space set up for them. I'll show you in a minute. And there's some spinach just here. I need more spinach, I think. Cabbage, onions. I've set them up in clumps because I might actually use them just individually as spring onions or not. I'm not actually sure. Kohlrabi. So this is a red kohlrabi, I believe. These are just some Japanese maples, but they're very slow because they messed up their light. This is just some chives and then some, these are cornflowers, but I just planted them, so they're still quite a while away. So overall, the beans will be coming out in days. I actually just haven't gotten around to it, and I had to amend the pots that I'm going to put them in because they are going to go in pots for the time being. All the other stuff is still at least, a little bit of time away from actually going out in the garden. Some of them got a bit leggy because I didn't have my lighting set up until a little while after they sprouted, so they are a touch leggier than they should be, especially the spinach. I hate when it does this, but oh well. And the other thing that I do have is some garlic. So this is a El Camino Big Turbans. So it's just a standard hardneck garlic. Going to plant them in April, probably. I've done a bit of reading, and apparently April is a good time for down here to plant out the garlic. Anyway, let's go and have a look out the back. So out the back, I've just recently set up this veggie pod. It's the veggie pod, which will have the kohlrabi and the cabbage in it. Just have a quick look. So this is all the space that it's got. I can't remember how many cubic feet it is or whatever, but the cool thing is it's got the misters at the top, which you can attach and have them set up to automatically go when you need them. So yeah, this should be a good bit of space. It's nice and raised, so you can don't have to bend over and do too much work that way. Little herb bed, which is just in progress. We've got thyme and oregano. The chives will go in here as well, probably some parsley or something. I'll just try and keep it all quite tended because it is quite a small box. So these are going to be the pots where the beans are going to go in. I'm actually going to group them all together so that they can climb up some stakes all together. The dragon's tongue and the lazy housewife bean. And strawberries. These guys are a little bit weird. They kind of flower and then the flowers don't always pollinate, which is a different issue. And then they will just sort of die off and then come back. So they're in their comeback stage. So they're like John Farnham strawberries. Bonsai, which needs a bit of water. These purple daisies. I think they're kind of daisy. Anyway, succulent corner. Rosemary going wild. Bay leaves. And then, of course, the big raised bed. So this has got silver beet and capsicum at the moment. But this will have all the spinach, the fennel. I'll probably put some more lettuces in, stuff like that. And yeah, so that's the garden. It looks it's a lot more open now that I've got to clear out those pots, but there's a lot more open space now that we've taken the clothesline down. So yeah. Anyway, that's that.